everyone, my name is Mariana, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make some fun characters out of the objects and items you can find in your house. So let's get into it. So for the first craft, we're going to start by getting some craft wire or a pipe cleaner and folding it in half. Make sure to bend the end, and then we're going to start putting our beads onto it. These could be arms or legs, so you can put as many beads as you want on. Once you finish putting all of the beads that you want on, stick the other end of the wire through the center of the bead. And we're just going to push all of those beads down and leave a little bit of the wire at the end to make a hand. Next, we're going to twist the wires at the top and the bottom to seal it in. So I'm going to be doing the same thing, but with a plastic string. This can also work if you don't have any metal wire with you. As long as you tie a knot at the end, none of the beads will fall off. For the body, I'm using 2 styrofoam balls, which I painted, but if you don't have any at home, you can paper mache some, or these could be any objects that you find around the house. Next, trim the wires and bend them at the top so that you can stick this arm into the body. I added a bottle cap on the bottom of this character so it could stand on a table. For the head, I added a smaller styrofoam ball that I painted, and I'm just drawing a face onto it. I wanted this character to have a hat, and an easy way you can do that is to cut a circle out of a piece of paper and cut a slit into it about halfway up the circle. Next, all you need to do is roll that circle up until you get a cone. You can glue or tape this together. Here I wanted to make a scarf, so I just took a piece of felt, it could be any scrap fabric, and I folded it in half and then cut little pieces all along the side. I wrapped it around the neck and then glued it in place. You can add any details that you want. I added some ears and a nose and a bow. I glued a toothpick onto a button and then put beads onto the toothpick, which I'm going to glue onto this plastic lid. I made 3 to make it extra stable. I'm using whatever I found in the recycle or what I had around the house, so your creatures will probably look different than mine. And that's okay. I also filled a clear lid with some beads and a fake flower, so it makes a fun sound when you shake it. It's fun to make things interactive too. These are just some examples of creatures that you could make, but you can make anything that comes into your mind, or if you're really inspired by an object that you find. For me, one of the funnest parts is making the face of the creature. You could draw it on, you could use googly eyes, and the face will help bring your character to life. Another fun creature you can make is a sock puppet. What you'll need is an old sock and some foam or sponge. You can stuff the sock with the foam and create a mouth shape or a head. It depends on the creature that you want to make. Sometimes I like to start making something and then see what it becomes. For example, this puppet started to look like a snake to me, so I decided to make a snake-like creature. You can make any sort of creature and use any of the materials that we were using before. I'm gluing some things, I'm sewing some things, but most of these things you can also just glue. And there's no one right way to make these creatures. They can look however you want, and you can use whatever you have at home to make them. And if you're lucky, some of your creatures might come alive and help you. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see all of your creatures come to life.